Hello, how are you guys today? Oh my gosh, there's already people in here. That's great. You're hoping to make it. Hi, Leash and Patty. I hope you're well today. I just thought I would come on and show everybody how just a few minutes each day or just in resting time and you just want to relax and kind of do something a little bit different, how you can make a difference in just a few minutes a day or even a half hour a day on working on your rug once you get it started. Depending on the rug, some of them are a little bit more difficult to make than others. But first, what I'd like to do is say a prayer and then we can start our stream. Okay. Precious Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful day once again. We're glad you're in it. And I pray, Lord, that our talk and that our minds and our thoughts and wishes and cares be holy and that they come from your Spirit, Lord, and not our own. And we give you all the thanks and all the praise for your guidance, your love, your Son. And we love you, Lord, and praise your holy name. And we ask it in your name, Jesus. Amen. How is everybody? Shastina, Donna, it's good to see you all today. Anyway, I thought we would check this out. Over the past, what has it been, 3 or 4 days since I tried to tried to make the rug on scene. It's been 3 or 4 days, I think, maybe 5. I'm not even sure. I didn't look. And we were just getting started. I had maybe 10 stitches with just the very center. And over the past few days, I've had a few minutes each day to work on just a little bit at a time. And I measured it, and there's about, I think it was 22 inches wide and about, let me see, let's see, 9.5 inches, well, 22 inches long and 9.5 inches wide. And I'm sure we can't get the whole thing on here. But it's coming right along. So I thought, hi, Jay. I thought I should do an update. So that's how far we've gotten. And I think it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 rows besides the center chain. So it's coming right along. And I know we're not doing really a live to be able to show how to do it. But I guess what I was hoping is that you could see how once you kind of get started, it's not that hard to add on to it. So that was kind of what today was about, and just to bring some people together who maybe haven't seen each other for a few days. And thank you, Big Den. I appreciate that. And be able to say hi to each other and be able to just chat for a few minutes if you'd like. I appreciate everybody showing up and sharing in times together. There's a really great channel I watched earlier today, and her name is Grace and Fire. And I'm a chicken person. I used to have chickens, and I loved my chickens. And I had hens, and I believe that's what she's got, is hens too. I've only watched one of her videos, but she's a great little gal. And she gives this neat little hint or tip or whatever, how to give your hens a treat. And it's so cool. So if you get a chance, you should go check her out. Let me see if I can figure out how to share her. I don't know how to do it on the computer yet, or, this laptop. So I'll have to do it here on my phone. Let's see. We'll get, and maybe you guys can figure out how to drop it. Her name is Grace and Fire, and it's not A-N-D, it's the and mark. Let's see. Oh, copy a link. Let's see if I can get that dropped in the chat. I'm so good at this, I'm having quite the time. Let's see. My videos live. Will it show my video live? Yay! Oh, maybe she didn't put the right one, or the one I was thinking of anyway. Hey, Jay, is that Grace and Fires? Let's see. Oh, it's a different one. Let's see. That's someone else's. I'm not sure whose that is. Let's see if I can figure it out. I can't figure it out. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh, I wish I could figure this out. Oh, heavens. Let's see. Oh, I know what I can do. Share. Here we go. Hi, Mary. Yabba dabba. Anyway, I thought it was a cute little video because she shares how she can give a treat to her chickens, and it's a healthy treat and it's clever, and I just thought it was awesome. So if you want to see, if you like chickens, or you like new ideas on how to, give an animal treats or whatever, check out her channel. She's got a lot of great stuff over there. I haven't checked it all out, but I did see that one, and I love chickens, and I called them my girls when I had chickens, and I miss them tons. So TGS Source, how you doing, Ginger? It's good to see you. It's good to see all of you today and every day. With all the kind of doom and gloom in the world, all the events that are taking place, it's nice to be able to gather. And Sean, how you doing? It's nice to be able to gather and hold each other up. Hey, Dex, much love right back to you, buddy. So awesome. It's good to see you. I promise I won't block you. But it's great to get together and just sharing a little bit of time together. And I've actually thought that I could figure out how we could do this, because I could maybe use my telephone and send an email to myself so that I can use the phone and still be able to figure out. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I'm going to touch on that maybe, but anyway, hopefully I can figure that out, and we can still have maybe a lesson on screen. You guys are awesome. I enjoy being on here with you and seeing you in chat, and Marf and Dex in chat, and all the Fugel fam. They're awesome people. You guys really do. You make our day. It's wonderful. Let's see, who have I not said hi to? Oh, there's Barefoot Lass. Hi, sweetheart. It's good to see you, Yabba Dabba. I haven't been catching the lives over at Enter the Stars, but I see your name go by once in a while, and that's so cool. Of course, I have to watch the restream most of the time because that's pretty early for me. But great channel. I really like that channel real well. There's so many good channels. Big Den, you're pretty new to me, but I'm so glad you came by. There's so many people in Marf's chat that it's hard to keep up sometimes, but we do try. Yeah, thank you guys. I really do appreciate you more than you realize. I really never ever even thought I would have anything close to this amount of people watching me. It's kind of, it's actually, I thought I wouldn't like live streams, but it's almost easier. But the creative part of me wants to always do the videos because I enjoy adding my goofy little touches that I enjoy. So if you enjoy them too, that's great. But I really don't have that much to add. But I do care about you guys. And I think it's good that we once in a while get together and hold each other up in prayer and in thoughts and kindness. It's important. It's a rough time in history right now. So that's I think it's good that we all support each other. It's wonderful. I thought about doing another live where we can learn some other things. Oh, somebody else that did this was this morning. Her name is Prepper Nurse, I think. It's Prepper Nurse or Prepper Nurse 1. She's a really intelligent little gal. She did a really good video about the storage of dry beans. And a lot of people, myself included, didn't know how much, how important it is to freeze your beans for a while before you store them because of the bugs that will overtake your stash or your storage, your food storage area, and they will eat everything, I guess. So if you, thank you, Jay. Yes, Prepper Nurse. And had I not gone through the summer the way I did, I wouldn't have known myself. Oh my gosh, it got really, really triple digits for about a week solid in June here. And that's really, I don't ever remember a time. I'm 61 years old and I don't ever remember a time that it ever got that hot here in June. For that extended time, we might have had a day or two, but never a week at a time. And it was so bad that there was a power surge, and it, even though there was a surge protector on the unit, it ruined the air conditioner and it had to be replaced. Well, everything got extremely hot, including me. And I was taking care of some aquatic, some tropical fish that belonged to my nephew who had moved to Indiana. And so that when he got back, he'd still have them. And there were things there were items that were stored in the little cabinet below that went along with it. What I didn't know was there was these 2 huge bags full of fish food. And apparently the bugs' eggs were in there and they hatched because it got so warm. And oh my goodness, Oh my goodness, I couldn't find out where these, because I didn't know they were in there. They were like way in the back. I kept checking flour and anything that had anything powdery or milky or powder. Oh, it was insane. I had bugs everywhere. I couldn't find it. It was terrible. But I finally found the source and took care of it. But every once in a while, I'll see one of them, and one of those little bugs. I mean, I had them crawling on walls, crawling all over everything. I had this small little leftover bunch bag of bird seed, and I thought, oh, it's got to be coming from there. This was before I found where they came from, but it wasn't from the bird seed because when I found the food, they were just thick in the top of those bags, and I just, oh my goodness, it was crazy. But anyway, yes, weevils. Oh, and they do attack the bird seed. Yes, they do. The mods that are in here, if you know of a channel that has great stuff, post everybody's channel, including your own. I don't know about fungal gnats. Huh? They survive in water? Oh, and they survive until watered. Huh? You're going to have to tell us, Yaba. I don't know that riddle. But yeah, so she has a great TGS Source has awesome videos too, and you should check them out. She lives in an area that's kind of overrun with snow right now, so she could probably use our prayers being up there in that snow, to stay warm and 239 because one more would make it 240. Yep, it probably would. Oh, and I'm subscribed to both of them too, Mary, so I probably did get the name wrong. If I said it backwards, I'm sorry, you guys. They're both actually really good channels. Really good channels. There's a lot of really good channels. I don't know for sure, but when I was kind of going, I don't keep track of numbers, but I was going through my list of channels a little bit earlier today, just to see if I could find somebody I was looking for. And it said that I had like 500 more channels to look at. And I'm like, wow, I have that many. I didn't realize I have that many, but I'm sure not everybody's posting something all the time. So that's probably why. Yeah. I can't get into two of my channels either. That's the pits. None of my information is the same. I'm sure if I were to go to Google and spend the time to try to get back my channels, I could probably do that. Hi, Gen X dude. It's good to see you. I could probably get them back. One of the channels I'd really like to have back because, well, I'd actually like to have both of them back for different reasons, but one of them I used to have was called Noodles and Weeds. And the reason I want that one back is because I started it a long time ago, before I was even into YouTube at all, for the purpose of sending, what would you call it? It was a card, a video card of my son to my parents for Christmas. Because the file was too big, I couldn't send the video straight from my phone to them. So I made it into a video, a YouTube video, and that was how I sent it to them. And it's unlisted because it could be construed wrong. It could be construed as something terrible, and it wasn't meant that way at all, not at all. So I don't, but the reason I would like to have it is because my son, it's my son, and I love my son, of course. So I can't even look at it because it's unlisted, even though it's my channel, because I can't get in there. According to YouTube, I'm not the owner of that channel. And that's okay, I guess. We live life and we go on, and we can't take things with us anyway. So either way. Oh, good for you, Donna. You got your Mylar bags. I know there's a lot of people that do the Mylar bagging. I don't do it. Maybe I should. I just do what I can do. I have a very limited income, so I make do. I'm a make doer, and it works for me. But those of you that can, awesome. I think that's wonderful. I think that's where we all have this little niche where we can help the people that are similar to us in the way they prep or prepare for an event. You know what I mean? So, but there's so much good information that can help everybody. And in my opinion, spiritually is the most important. And so I try to do that as much as possible. Yeah, I just learned, I think it was last night, that the Gen X dude, he's trying to build his channel too. I haven't looked at any of the videos yet, but I did go over there and see that he's trying to build his channel. He mentioned that in my comment section. And if I haven't gotten to any of you guys and thanked you in the comment section, I'm working on it. It's taking a while because you guys love mobbed me, and I totally didn't expect that. And I really appreciate it, though. And I'm so sorry that I had so many tears. I thought at the moment, I thought it would be better to go live and just say thank you. But I was kind of overwhelmed because it was a very kind gesture, really kind gesture. And you all mean a lot to me. You really do. I basically, I love people. And I think that's important, to love people and care about them. And I can tell you guys are that way. You're all really great people. We have a lot of great people in this community. So thank you, Gen X. I just try to be, I probably don't succeed always, but I do try to treat people as I would want to be treated. I'm sure I fail. I'm human. The fleshly part of me becomes flesh sometimes, and I mess up. But here's my thing, and I really mean this. If I've ever hurt any of you in any way, it was not intended. Or if I've hurt you and I owe you an apology, you can certainly come to me and say that. Because if I don't realize I've hurt you, I can't apologize. There are some people that I've apologized to because I knew what I was doing apparently hurt them. And I've had to do that recently with some of my family because the timing wasn't God's timing. It was my timing. And I'm afraid that it pushed them away from an eternal goal. So, but you guys are awesome. You rock. I don't have a shoutro, so I can't dance out of here. Excuse me. You know, you're pretty close to my son's age, Gen X dude. I think he's what, 40, 42? I think he's 42. Let's see. Yeah, he's 42 this year, I think. Gosh. After a while, you get to where you can't even remember. I'm doing good to remember my own age. I remember 1 year, 3 years in a row, I was 33. I do remember that. That was weird. I kept thinking, oh, I'm 33. Oh, no, I'm not 33 yet. It went that way from 32, 33, and 34 or something like that. I thought I was 33. I don't know what was the matter with me. Brain dead. You know, we all have the no filter once in a while. And we're human. But I'm trying to change that about me. If I stay focused in the right area, life goes so much easier. It really does, because I don't do it on my own. I do it more like the Lord wants me to do. But I'm such a failure. The flesh is weak. It's so true. It's so true. But I'm going to keep on hanging in there. You guys are great. Well, I don't really have too much more to say. Did you guys just want to visit for a while? Ginger, that's awesome. Let's see. Somebody told me one time, once you get to a certain place, then you're actually switch the numbers around. And so if like you're like now I'm 661. Well, if we do the flip, I'm 16. Is that cool or what? I don't give my exact location, but I am in the state of Washington. I'm probably about about 6 hours, 7, 8 hours, possibly, depending on traffic, from the Seattle area. So I live on the east side of the state. I kind of get to a point where I don't know what to say. It's nice to see you all here, though. And let's see here. Was it turned on? Yep, was turned on. My mouse is turned on. I'm going to put together a couple more videos. Oh, I'll have to do that, Ginger. Did anybody drop your link? Oh, wow, you're a ways away, Gen X. You're a ways away. I am going to do a couple of videos. Another one of the cat videos, because I love my cat. I know she's just a cat, but she's my baby, one of my babies. She's just got 4 legs and fur, and she's a lot of fun. And I basically do it for me, but I put it on so anybody else can see if they'd like. And I appreciate hi Snafu. I appreciate the support. And then I have another sky phenomena type of video. There's been a lot of designs in the sky. So thank you, Barefoot. Thank you. So, oh, cats are hilarious. They really are. Yesterday we went to some friend's house and spent some time with them. And they've got cattle and a couple of dogs, and I didn't take my phone with me, so I had no way to film anything. And so I asked my husband if he brought his phone, and he wanted to know why. And I says, well, so that you can, videotape the cows, because they have cows and I love cows. And he's like, Lisa, you can pretty much go anywhere in this town and tape cows. And I go, well, these are our friends' cows. They're special. I love cows. They're awesome. Anyway, he didn't tape any cows. So I might have to just go around town and tape cows myself. He probably thinks, oh, she's nuts. And he's partially right. But it was nice. I pretty much like all animals. I'm not into tarantulas. They're not really an animal. They're an arachnid. And I'm not into, I don't think I could do a snake. Not cool. Ugh, snakes they just aren't, they're not furry and cuddly and loving. They're not slimy, but they seem slimy. We are all a little crazy, that's for sure. Makes the world go round, I guess. But let's see. Another cloudy day here. Glad I got you live. Oh, thank you. Oh, primroses are so pretty. Yeah, I've got some apple seeds that I've sprouted that I need to get planted, and some of the like onion and radishes and lettuce and those kinds of things. So it won't be long before we'll start having that. Yeah, I got catnip already. I have to have that because of the cat. And there's 3 cats in this complex. So I share it with the other 2 cats too. And of course they all love it and they drool and chew on it, and it's funny. I need to capture some of that. Anyhow, Mice Krispies. That's funny. That's a good one. Yeah, my cat, she loves to hunt. That's like her favorite. And where we're at here, there's like no mice. So I have to take her up to my father-in-law, who's passed away, and he's got a big piece of property that's just all pasture land, and there's all kinds of things for her to do up there. She loves it up there. So we do that once in a while. We need to see Beetle on catnip. At first she's just like really spunky and then she just mellows right out and falls asleep. She's just goofy. Yeah, I need to catch her after she's had some catnip. I'm really bad about that. I get to doing my own things, and I'm trying to get this place dunged out and get rid of a bunch of stuff. I need to empty out a storage unit, and it's been weird. We'll have a good day and then a rainy day, and a good day and a rainy day. So I can't really get anything done, and I can't leave anything in the back of the truck. So it makes it difficult, but we'll get it figured out. Rose hips, yes, rose hips. They do have tons of vitamin C, more than an orange, and people don't even realize that. Yes. And there's tons of wild rose hips around here. That's a good one. There's a lot of wild plants that are so beneficial and better than the food that we're eating from the store or growing ourselves even. And and that's why let's see, I think I have 2 videos on just purslane that I did. One of them, I fix it a way that they do down in the Southwest. And then another way where I fixed it just trying. I know, that is good music, huh? I liked that music too. It fit perfectly, and it wasn't even a plan. Ilea! Were you the one that said you would? Yes, you can make your own. You can make your own soda pop out of ginger. Ginger root in distilled water. And I don't have the recipe right in front of me right now, but I'll get that to you. Yeah, that I liked that. It just fit perfect. I actually had the music, and I didn't think, okay, what am I going to use for this for music? But it was just perfect. I thought it was perfect too. Jay was like, "Yeah, that's great. I like the music." But it wasn't a plan. It just worked together well. Thank you. It was. And I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of funny about my music. I feel like it has to fit. And I'm not that usually that good at picking out music. Yeah, I'll get that recipe to you. I actually run upon a few recipes lately that are pretty good ones. I was sharing with other people, and that were shared with me. And so I'll try to pass those along as I learn, as I get them, and can send them along to all of you here. And then we can all enjoy. It's good to see you today, Ilea. I hope you had a great time the other day on your little excursion, a family day. That was cool. So, Yaba, do you listen to Base Nation? They have a lot of variety of different. That's the name of the channel that I got that music off of. And it's funny because that's not even a song that I would choose for liking, but I thought it fit perfect for the cat thing. It just sounded like kitty cat sneaking up or watching on a squirrel to me. And it just, I don't know. I thought it was perfect. Oh, thank you. Yes, please. Scott from Oz, how are you doing? Yeah, drop each other's channels. That's awesome. We all need to support each other, definitely. We tried one day and weren't successful with the face making. We're going to have to try that again. Get practiced up, Ilea. I've had a lot more years of practice than you. Oh, heavens. We did. We had a face make a face making thing. Cool. We'll have to do it again, or try anyway. That day was I couldn't believe how it wouldn't allow me to invite you in. It was like so irritating. It kept saying that I didn't have service or something like that, and it was a real pain in the neck, but that's okay. Maybe there was a reason why. Yeah, the practice run worked perfect, and we had a blast. I actually still have that video, that little piece that we giggled over so hard because it was so funny. It kept doing loops all by itself, and we were giggling over and over and over. That was hilarious. I still have that. I just didn't make it public. I just kept it between, us, I guess. It was fun. Oh, show the rug. Okay, this is just a portion of the rug I started a few days ago, and it's approximately, well, let's see. I measured it once, but I actually put on a couple of rows since then. It is approximately 25 and a half inches this way long, and from side to side, it's 9 inches. And that's about 3 hours worth of work. Not a solid 3 hours each day. I would do a few, maybe a round or two. And and then that would be good for the day because you have other things to do. So, and within a few weeks, maybe a month or two, you'll have a nice rug that's washable. It wears well. It uses up scraps that would be just in a box laying somewhere. It's not tied. It's called locker hook, and you use a tool that's mine is made from a let's see mine is made from a toothbrush handle. I don't know if you're familiar with Lactona. Lactona is an old brand toothbrush. They were really good, expensive toothbrushes back in the day. I don't know if they still make them any longer, but it had two places where there was like a gum massager, two types of gum massager. And when you remove them, because it's a rubber piece, it makes these little spots open and they'll accept the fabric, thread the fabric through. And then you're actually going around. Let me get this turned so you can see. When you're going around, you're actually going through a center cord, going around it and going in the next hole and then coming back through, and it adds bulk, and it also will control like if you're getting too baggy along this area, you can pull it and tighten it up. Or if it's too tight, you can pull this way to spread the stitches out to loosen it up if it becomes like curling or whatever. Because sometimes like you don't realize maybe you need to add a stitch. And to add a stitch, all you do is go in a hole twice. Sometimes you need to continue doing that a little bit when you're going around the edges in a circle. So it's probably a little bit harder to do than like crochet if a person knows how to crochet. Oh my goodness, Patty. That's oh yeah, you would be sitting for a while, wouldn't you? I've made a lot of these rugs, and they're hard to get started right at first, but once you get started and you get a few rows around it, they go a lot easier. But I have a few rugs that two, this one and another one that I thought I might. The other one's going to be a lot easier. It's just how you make a little fold with a square piece of fabric, and then it's sewn to a backing. Excuse me. And it can be sewed by the machine or it can be sewn by hand. And that would be a good project too, especially for like a child who's maybe just learning how to sew, because it doesn't need to be perfect and it'll still turn out really nice. So I'm trying to see what's going on in chat, what the funny joke is, or it's hard to keep track for me anyway. Not that I need to know, but sometimes it's like fun to enjoy what you all are enjoying. Don't worry, man, I got you covered. That's cute. That's cute, Yeba. You always have something to say about your little jokes. I can't remember jokes worth a darn or riddles or any of that stuff. The only way it seems like I can remember things really well is like if it's a favorite song. And so I can do that. I'm a crappy singer anymore, but I used to sing all the time. In fact, when I was a little girl, I was probably 5 or 6 years old, and my cousins lived in the Seattle area, and we'd go see them and visit for like a week or so. And in the early morning, everybody was still asleep, but I'd be awake, and I'd go out to the road and be walking down the middle of the road just singing. And sometimes I would go, "Ah!" like I was an opera singer. Because I wanted to be a singer when I grew up. It's like children always have these dreams of doing something that they think is really fantastic. And I always thought that singing was so beautiful. And I wanted to be an artist, and I wanted to be this and this and this. And I'm just me. I must have said something wrong. Or maybe it's because of the sun issues, because I do know there's sun issues too. There's been a lot of reports about the sun and the solar flares, and that there might be blackouts and whatever, or something like that. I get things so turned around, so don't pay attention to me. If you want to know real news, go to Marfugal News. I don't know real news. He's the news I use. Oh, another one's really good is Off-Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrian. They're good. There's so many, you guys. There's so many. And they report the news. They don't necessarily always agree with everything the news has to say, because we know that it's got one view, one specific view. So they're just reporting what is out there. And sometimes there's some good reporting as far as accurate reporting. Sometimes there's not. Oh, Canadian Prepper. I don't know if I'm subbed there. Yeah, solar flare. Yeah, there's some crazy footage that's being caught now by the cams. I always wonder how much of it's actually real, or if, or if it's, I don't know. I don't know if it's real or if it's something they created, I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's going to all be revealed eventually. Yeah. I've been on thank you, Barefoot. I've been on Angry Preppers. Um, I'm subbed to him. He does get angry. I haven't watched him in a while, but I am subbed to him. Hi, Linda. You know what? You're never late. You can always catch the replay, but I know what you mean. It's fun to be in the live streams. It really is. I enjoy the live streams too. I have respect for snakes too. I don't want one either. But we have a lot of rattlesnakes around here. And about 30 miles from here, well, even less than that, but about 30 miles from here, excuse me, I used to go see my grandparents, and I think they live on Rattlesnake Mountain or something. I mean, it is just nothing but rocks and snakes. And they taught us how to survive in the same area and live and be careful around rattlesnakes and the do's and don'ts. So, not that I don't have a respect for them or I don't want to get bit by one, but I know how to kind of be around the area of them. And what I don't like is yellow jackets and wasps. And oh my gosh, you can't even look cross-eyed and they just are like after you. Ugh, hate those things. I'm not afraid of them, but I hate getting stung by them. And for the most part, if one doesn't get under your sleeve or something like that, you're okay. They can buzz around you and they won't bother you. So I don't provoke them or anything like that, not intentionally. There's been times when I was mowing a lawn or something for my dad and accidentally hit the shrub that was there and then get stung from that. But typically they don't bother me either. But then I'm not allergic to them either. So I don't know if they have a poison, but boy, their sting is really powerful, hurtful. One day when I was out huckleberry picking, I sat on a hornet's nest, and there are apparently a type of hornet, and I'm not sure what it is exactly, but they burrow and their nest is in the ground. And I sat down to rest because I was on this really steep incline where there were huckleberries. And I sat on that nest, and when it stung me, oh my goodness, I got like really dizzy and I thought I was going to pass out, and the pain was intense. I don't know what kind of creature it was, but that little bugger had a potent sting. It's the only time that's ever happened. Oh, I've never been to Florida, so I don't know what I know what a palmetto isn't. A palmetto just the sprouting of one of the palm seeds, and it's just the little seedling. So are there a spider that are palmetto spiders or something? We have some really strange spiders around here too, but nothing that's super, super bad, I don't think. We do have like fiddlers and brown recluse, maybe not fiddlers, but brown recluse. We've got cockroaches. Ugh, I've only seen them once here. Oh, hate them. They skitter so fast. Yeah, the East, I know where it's humid and stuff. In the East Coast, there's big ones. How'd we get on this subject? Probably me. One time, this was when I was, I worked at, I had two jobs at the time, two full-time jobs at the time. And I worked as, I was a checker in a grocery store. And at the same time, I did paint chip repair and automotive detailing. And my son worked there also. And one day he come out of the detail shop, and he has this bug, and it was about probably 2 inches long, and it had this beak on the underside of it, and it reminded me of a cockroach, and it had these funky big long pinchers out the front, and like, I don't know, I think there was 4 other legs, so it was like 6-legged. And I was like, that is bizarre. That was a creepy bug, really creepy bug. And it was like a dark brown, almost black. And he put it in a container. Seemed like it was like a paper cup or something. Anyway, so when I got home, I looked it up on the internet to see what it was. And it was a Japanese, I think it was called a giant Japanese water beetle or Chinese water beetle or something like that. And it is related to the cockroach. It is in the cockroach family. And that beak, I guess if you step on one, they're found in like sludgy waterways or ponds, or some people find them, I guess, in their swimming pools. Well, because we had the detail bay and a wash bay, there were, alongside the wash bay, there were these places that were deep set that led to a big tank that held the bad water, the black water. And they had to, it was pumped then, it was, and had to be taken to, oh, what do you call it? Like a special facility, because it couldn't be put in the general wastewater along with city wastewater. It was, it had chemicals in it and stuff. And so I believe that's where he came from. So, he was big and horrible and nasty. And I've actually seen a couple of since then too, and I'd never seen them before. And I even had ponds, but I cleaned my pond. I kept my pond really clean. I'd had like 3 ponds, and yeah. And I always had like ducks and koi and goldfish and lots of plants. So maybe they kept it stirred up enough or something. And I always had a fountain too that kept the water moving, so it wasn't stagnant and disgusting. But those were fun times. And I love the water. I'm a water person for sure. Weevils are the pits. The kids in the neighborhood used to take the light off of lightning bugs and put them on their foreheads. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've seen pictures of lightning bugs, but I've never seen them in real life because I haven't been where they live. They're cool looking bugs. Yeah, spiders. Ugh, I don't like spiders. They just crawl too fast. Why did the exterminator go to the pothead's house? I don't know that one. Oh, cool. Excuse me. TGS Source is uploading a new video, you guys. You'll have to go check it out. running with scissors. Hi, sweetheart. It's good to see you. I didn't even realize you were, or if I did, I'm such an airhead sometimes. I might have forgotten. Have I seen you in here before? I don't know if I did. Okay, I wasn't sure. I I don't know if you're aware or not, but I got love mobbed a couple of times, and one of the mods, Ilea, she she suggested it apparently, and so it was kind of her deal, and so I was surprised. I wasn't even home when it started. And when I got home, I had all these comments, and I thought, wow, I really got hit with a bunch of comments. Well, it was all these people subscribing to my channel and leaving comments and stuff. And so it was a complete surprise. I was up taking care of my father-in-law's home. He passed away, and so I was helping my husband and the family. They're dealing with a lot right now on their plate. There's been a couple of deaths in the last, gosh, what has it been? About a month or so. And so I've missed out on a lot of the live streams on Marfs, and I do apologize for that. It's just been tough being everywhere at once. So That was kind of my deal. I'm not looking for sympathy. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, it's because of all you guys. You guys are fun and very relaxing. I think it's fun to have you here, and it's fun to just get to talk to each other a little bit when there's a learning time. It's great to learn about all the news, and then there's other Daryl. Hi. There's other times where we can come together and just um, share a little bit of happiness and joy, and that's what it's about. It's okay. Learn some new ideas and tricks on tricks and tips, and I'm not really that person that has all the tips on preparation, but there are a few things that I do know how to do, and I don't mind sharing with you. And so I'll I'll try to do what I can. But I'm certainly just a average gal. Donna, that's terrible. Oh my gosh. That is terrible. Oh my gosh. We had a similar incident one time, but nothing like that. Nothing like Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Oh, yes, cats. Oh, they can be little stinkers. Oh, it's all about them. I know in my house and probably many others, because I know how cats are, um, it's all about them. They just allow you to live in the home that you've provided for them. They're little stinkers. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's late. Gosh, the East Coast, it's like 6:35, 6:38, right in there. Wow. You covered it good. Well, that's good. At least you covered it. It's funny because I've noticed a lot of times my kitty, she'll try to cover hers, and I don't know if she's just not careful or she just doesn't feel like she has enough room. But if she's in her box, oh, she can make such messes. It seems to like fly out of the box at times. I don't have one of those big covers that's nice. So when she wants to go out, I encourage it. She can go in the dirt. Oh, that's so sweet. Indiana. That's where my nephew was for a while, was Indiana, but he's moved back now. What did the alien say to the cat? I bet, Donna. Oh, take me to your litter. That's pretty cute. Oh, you're a crack up. Oh, heavens. Well, you guys, I've got to fix dinner. I think I'm going to fix some Chinese fried rice with a lot of vegetables in it. And there's a couple of pieces of, I think they're pork loin, but they don't have no fat. There's no bone. is it pork loin? I don't know, little loin chop things, whatever they are. And I'm going to fix that and a vegetable, maybe some broccoli and or a salad, and call it good and take it up to my husband, and hopefully, yeah, hopefully he's into a kind of a semi-Chinese mood. I'm sure it's not as good as a nice Chinese meal, but kind of break up the potatoes and gravy kind of meal and the meals that we've been having anyway. There's been a lot of family get-togethers and that kind of thing since the couple of people passing, and so we'll break it up with something a little lighter and different. So you made tuna casserole. Oh, I love tuna casserole. It's a total comfort food. Sometimes I put peas in it because I like peas. I like everything. That's my problem. Well, you guys, I'm going to get off here. And I think before I do another live, maybe I'll try to get a couple of videos out. Maybe the one of Beebs. That one I kind of want to get off my phone. So I love keeping the pictures of her, but the videos, they take up so much room. Oh, because I'll sit for sometimes a long time waiting for her to do something crazy when she just did something really crazy that I wished I would have caught before I ever grabbed my phone. I know you know how it is. Well, you guys take care. I truly love you all, and I hope you have a blessed evening. And I'll probably see you in chat tonight. Anyway, if Marv goes live, he's usually goes live, through the week. So we'll see him then, and I'll see you. And I love you all. See you later. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.